everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Alex. I'm outside Stamford Bridge with Lewis. Lewis, we were speaking before the game. Obviously, it's in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't seem like a massive game, but it is, considering the way we've played. Yeah, you said we need a 3-0. 2-0, though, I mean, it's not bad, is it?
Well, we scored 2 goals. We won. We're through. I don't want to be too negative about it. I'm just glad that we managed to see this game out without too many problems. We were always in control of that game from start to finish, although that was kind of expected with the nature of the opposition. Final third, won't lie, still not great. Still not great. We had to take a goalkeeping error and a moment of brilliance from Sterling, and other than that, still looked disjointed. But you beat what's in front of you. We did that convincingly. Just, you got to take it, at least try and build confidence off that into the Tottenham game and the matches ahead. This doesn't really change my perspective on those games, I won't lie, but I'm just glad we won.
Yeah, well, it was nice to see Badiashile get on the score sheet. Obviously, his first game back in a long, long time. Hey, we always sing songs about him. He's already a fan favourite. I mean, let's be honest, we had a difficult season last year, but he came in, one of the few bright sparks, I suppose, we had, but and also to shine through as a defender as well is very difficult when you're not playing well. So that's credit to him, and he came back, goal, that's the perfect introduction for him.
Yeah, same as when he last came back from injury in May. Came back, didn't need any time to adjust, didn't need any sharpness. I still think maybe in the next few games we'll get a better test of where he's at. But I mean, he came in, he did his job excellently. You can't really ask much more from him. Same thing with Reece James. First start, came in, he was excellent. Cole Palmer, this entire attack just flows through him. Any real moments of magic, if it's not coming from Sterling, it's 100% coming from Cole Palmer. He was just the only attacker that I thought was really consistent throughout the 90s. Sterling was poor in that first half. Switched on in the second half, though.
As soon as he got his goal, he was okay, wasn't he?
Yeah, much better after that moment. So I guess he ends on a positive note. Jackson, yeah, he weren't great. He weren't great. I don't know why we brought him off either. That was a bit surprising. Why did we bring him off for a defender? It's Blackburn. But whatever. I guess we'll just say we're resting him and we'll move it on to the next one. But it was only Sterling's second half, Cole Palmer the entire game that really stood out the entire attack. The rest just... There was a lot of mistakes from Conor Gallagher, a lot of mistakes from Jackson. Sterling got better, but we're still going to need a little bit more against Tottenham. We're not going to get as many opportunities as we did in the Blackburn game. So we're going to need a lot more cutting edge in the games ahead.
Well, it's an interesting one because I feel like you're the same as a lot of people that I was sitting next to. You might not understand every single substitution that Pochettino makes, but when we actually get the 3 points, well, not today, when we get through to the next round and get the win, it doesn't really matter. It's justified.
Yeah, that's why I don't really want to delve too much into it. It was surprising, but whatever. I don't care. We won. We can't really nitpick on a game like this. Otherwise, when are we actually going to enjoy anything? Let's just build on this because I'm a bit worried about if we can, but I'm willing to be proved wrong.
Yeah, I mean, what can we take from this then?
We're through to the next round. We got a great opportunity of winning. United have gone out. Arsenal have gone out. I think Liverpool are still through. I think they've ended 2-1. Liverpool and Newcastle will still be threats, but we could only end up facing one before the end of the game.
Fucking is. What's happening?
If we get Liverpool-Newcastle in the next leg, then one of them's already out as well. There's no reason why we can't be confident going into this, and we have to take this cup seriously.
Absolutely.
Didn't care about rotation. I know people saying, why was Sanchez starting and not Petrovic? Don't care. Give me the strongest 11. Whether it's Blackburn, whether we face Mansfield in the next round, or whether we're going to Anfield. I want this cup. This cup guarantees Europe, and it also starts building that winning mentality into the side. We cannot underestimate this. I don't care who we're facing next. Take this competition seriously, and let's go and get this cup. Because that, at the very least, regardless of what we do in the league, if we win a cup competition, we can at least look at it and say, there was some positives to take.
Yeah.
We're in a better position going into next season. You could say we have improved at that regard. Even though I still want Champions League over anything, at least being in Europe gives you something at the end of the season. Because I don't even know where our next win's coming from in the league, in all honesty.
No, you're right. And when it comes to rotation as well, if you don't have European football, let alone Champions League football, you've got these players just sitting on the bench and they're not being utilised. Like Madueke is a player, guarantee would have more minutes if we were playing European football. Same with a lot of other players who maybe aren't getting the minutes they want. But yeah, when we go back to Sanchez starting over Petrovic, I do think it's a bit of a weird one, as you said, but I suppose if you want to win the game, go with your strongest 11.
To be honest, he needs to build confidence as well. He was a lot better in the Brentford game, one of our better players, but still needs a little bit more in him. So, yeah, what's another clean sheet?
Yeah, we'll take it. I mean, and just Enzo Fernandez as well. Obviously, he had a few personal issues. I think he had a baby, which is why he didn't play in the last game. Played again today. I think he had a few shaky moments, but it did improve.
Couple shaky moments, some good passes as well that were just let down by the rest of the attack, but a much better performance and a better return from him. Not really got too much against his game. I feel like in midfield you're always going to have one or two moments where you potentially get caught out, you potentially misplace the pass, but for the most part he did his job well, so don't really have any problems with him. Ugo Chukwu, I thought he did his job solidly. The defence barely had much to deal with except maybe a couple moments in the first half, but again, did their job. They were in control and they were in possession. We did what we should have done against a team of Blackburn's level, respectfully, but it's just the final third. The final third is still a big problem, and like we're not going to get as many opportunities against Tottenham. I need to feel like we could have one or two chances and score with one of them. We could have about 15, and I don't think we'll score with any of them except maybe one or two.
Well, the thing that frustrates me as well is we do get caught on transition, mate. This is what I don't understand. If you are going to play this controlling football, you need to break up the play before teams can get up there. And no disrespect to Blackburn, they're a decent Championship side. You know, I've watched them play because I live in Reading, so I've seen a few of their games in the Championship. But you can't be allowing a team like that to break you down, have shots, whipping crosses the way we did. I mean, look, we could say a lot of things, but I think we were quite lucky today, if I'm being honest with you. They could have easily had a penalty shout. You know, if you were sitting in Matthew Harding, right?
Gallagher one. Yeah, we caught life. We caught life. Hey, it is what it is. We've been screwed by VAR enough times. I don't care. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck. We've had barely any luck at this ground throughout the season. Do agree, there was some times where it did look a bit shaky, but not that much. Not that much. I was never really that worried about us conceding a chance. I don't think they had anything clear-cut until the last 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I never thought we were going to concede. It's just I want more goals. I want more open play goals, if anything. Not like a goalkeeping error that goes to Badiashile and we take that one. More goals like the Sterling one.
But that was a mistake as well, really.
Yeah, actually, someone let. Yeah, oh my god. we need to be doing a lot more up front. I want to try and be optimistic. I really want to try and be positive coming off a win, but that final third play, that was worrying.
Well, if we're not going to be a team that breaks teams down, at least a team that takes their chances when opponents do make mistakes. That is something, isn't it?
If we can do that.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
We're probably going to play the same attack. Jackson doesn't look confident at all. Sterling is streaky. Like, you'll get some good moments out of him, but it's about how many you can get out of him in a game. It's just going to be Cole Palmer and inshallah. That's it. So, let's hope he can step up for us. I know he will, but I am very concerned about the attack. The only thing I can say is I do feel like we could potentially keep clean sheets. Defensively, we can do our job. But if you don't bury those chances, all it takes is one goal to concede, and you're done. That's been the story at Chelsea the last 12 months.
Yeah, you're right.